okay. Sometimes if you like, yeah. Do you want to keep the sound on or you want to turn it down? Thank you. All right, happy Tuesday. Happy Tarot Tuesday. If you are watching this live, thank you for being here. And if you're just catching it after the fact, thank you for watching. Today, what is today? June 28th. So we're giving thanks. We're coming from a place of gratitude. I'm feeling very thankful to be here, very grateful to be here. I don't know about y'all, but today I was resting and recharging a lot of the day. I feel like there was a lot that needed to get done, and at the same time, I felt like sleep was being what I was being called to, so I just kind of went with it. I was like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna rest. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm gonna recharge, and hopefully tomorrow is a new day that I can pick up that energy and continue the work. So I'm gonna pull a couple cards today to get us through this week, for us to think about and meditate on these messages. We're looking for uplifting messages, right? Because there's a lot going on, you know, with the government trying to dictate our bodies. You know, keyword trying, but yeah, they won't get very far with that. There's a lot going on with people dying. At the same time, you know, people are going to continue to live. We're going to continue to thrive. We're going to take care of each other as a community. And that's what's important here, right? That's what the message is. And that's the light that we want to keep alive. That's the fire that we want to take care of. So we thank you for making that happen. Okay. All right. These are good cards so far already. I'm feeling really good about these messages. Spirit knows that we need a little bit of pick me up, a little bit of words of advice, a little bit of grace. So the first card that we have is solitude, right? And so this time right now is asking us for solitude. This moment, this week, is asking us to go within. Spirit is asking us to go within ourselves, to sit with ourselves, and sit with our waters, right? That abundance that we are entitled to. The abundance is our birthright. And so we give thanks, right? Because we have that abundance, and sometimes what it requires is that moment of silence, that moment of retrospection, the moment to sit within, sit with ourselves, right? Because when we're in solitude, we see immediately these 3 cups, but if you look closer, there's a 4th cup behind this person who's sitting there. And because they're in solitude, because they're able to sit with themselves and reflect on that moment, that present moment, being present with themselves, they're going to be able to see that lending hand, right? That cup that's lending towards them. And so that's really important for us to remember this week, because we are the star, right? We are the star of our community. We are the star of our lives. We are here present, and yet sometimes it doesn't always feel that way, right? Because we are the only ones that are living our lives right now, and so it may feel like we're in isolation when moments like this happen. And if you're just joining, what I was talking about earlier was a lot of the heaviness that's going on right now with these migrant people that have been found, and the heaviness of their lives that have been lost in this heat, and the government trying to control or attempting to dictate rule over our bodies. It's going to require solitude to realize our birthright of abundance, and to reposition ourselves as that star of our lives, so that we can go out in our communities and show up the way that we need to, right? Show up strong, show up authentic. And if it doesn't mean, authentic means that you are showing up in the way that you can, right? And so it doesn't necessarily always mean strong, but for me, that's what I think of, and that's training that maybe I need to undo, because I do feel like I always want to show up for my community, and maybe they don't always put that on me, but I do feel that whenever I'm in this solitude, I can realize my blessings, and it allows me to show up. For example, how I'm providing this space right now, how I'm able to be the star of this space, so that others who may be watching this can also feel good. That's the work that we want to continue to do in our own lives, so that we can show up for other people, and show up for our community, show up for our family, show up for our loved ones, the ones that are younger than us, the ones that are older than us, the ones that may not know as much of us, know as much of as us. Whatever that looks like in your life, this solitude is going to help us unlock these abundant waters, so that we can rise up as the star being that we are. So I just wanted to share that quick message today, and I thank each and every one of you for listening in, for tuning in, and I hope that you feel good, and that carries you on until next week, until we talk again.